Hello and welcome to our feature clip on data ownership for SAP Business One, Release 9.2. Data ownership functionality in previous releases only supported marketing documents. We have extended data ownership management to include business partner master data, allowing the ability to restrict access to business partner master data and the creation of documents relating to corresponding business partners. You can now manage data ownership by documents only, where permissions are defined per document, or you could manage your data ownership by business partners only, where permissions to documents are defined by whether users have permission to the business partner used in the document. You can also manage your data ownership by business partner and document. When business partners have owners, permissions to documents are decided by whether users have permission to the business partner used in the document. And when business partners don't have an owner, permissions are decided per document. You can restrict access and visibility of specific business partner master data for specific users. Data ownership can also be bypassed by granting access as owner to the entire company. In addition, explicit restrictions can be made or excluded for system reports and many other SAP Business One windows, including marketing documents. This feature delivers an additional layer of authorization and security and enhances usability, as only relevant data is considered, and it safeguards company information against data theft. So let's have a look at a typical business example. The company OEC Computers and their employees Bill, Brad and Dana all manage their own group of business partners. Only 2 business partners are shared amongst all 3 of them. We have set up the appropriate data ownership rules to control and manage this scenario. So let's see how this is set up in SAP Business One Release 9.2. We are now logged in to SAP Business One as Jason Butler, the sales manager at OEC Computers. To firstly enable data ownership, we simply navigate to Administration, System Initialization, and General Settings. Under the General Settings window, Business Partner tab, we're able to enable data ownership. We also have the ability to define how we're going to manage our data ownership. We can manage our data ownership by document only, business partner only, or business partner and document. And in this case, we're going to manage our data ownership by business partner only. We also have the option to allow business partners without an owner. This means that if you add a business partner to the system, you do not need to define a business partner owner specific to that business partner. And this gives you flexibility to share your business partners amongst other employees. Once we have enabled data ownership for our business partners, we can now navigate to System Initialization, Authorizations, Data Ownership, and here we've got the ability to review the data ownership authorizations by employee. Let's take Bill Levine, for example. For Bill Levine's business partners, his manager has full access and full visibility over his business partners. However, his peers, subordinates, department, branch or team do not. For purchase request documents, his team's been assigned with read-only authorization. But again, his manager has full authorization. If we look at the authorizations assigned for Alex Torres, we can see that Alex has full authorization at a company level. In this case, all data ownership authorizations are bypassed because he's been assigned full authorization at that company level. Let's open up our business partner master data. As you can see, under the Business Partner Master Data window, you've got the option to add an owner for that particular Business Partner Master Data. And as a manager, Jason has full access to reviewing all the Business Partner Master Data that has been assigned in the system. We're now going to log in as the employee Bill Levine and review Bill's authorizations at a data ownership level. I am now logged in as the employee Bill Levine. If I go to Business Partners and open up the Business Partner Master Data window, Bill only has access and can review the business partners that have no owner assigned to them or the business partners that have been assigned to Bill. If I then want to create a sales order for a specific business partner and I open up my business partner list, my list of business partners displayed will only be the list of business partners that Bill has been assigned to with data ownership authorization, as well as any other business partners that do not have data ownership authorization assigned to them. This is a very simple example of how you can restrict access and visibility of specific business partner master data for specific users in SAP Business One, delivering that additional layer of authorization and security, and enabling users to only review the relevant data that is specific to their role. So thank you for your time today, and make sure you check out what's new in our feature clips for SAP Business One Release 9.2.